shit, different day. It's the one and only Smoke. Back up in this motherfucker, still going for broke. Throwing up a fist for the people who resist a system built upon blind faith and ignorance. More war drums as they try to frame a rhyme, looking for any excuse to use troops and bombs on behalf of Israel and the Saudi regimes. While back here at home we're getting used like machines. What does it mean to be free in a world full of slaves? All looking for an easy way out to get saved. Then comes religion and the political systems. Then most just willingly become another fucking minion. Only a matter of time until the truth is illegal. And so many do nothing while they're locking up people. While the news argues for pharmaceutical lobotomy. This world is fucking crazy, yo, a literal odyssey. Peace. There's people upon pedestals being worshipped as gods. To mass supplies betwixt the lips slips the latest fraud. Odd out people aren't as unique as they may believe. Most folks have grown into real life NPCs, speaking the same contrived lines from some personal Jesus. A newsreader, comedian, actor, or politician preaching the shit the script states to make those who listen unthinkingly repeat it like it's some sort of mission. Authority is that God. Choose another generic flavor, then ironically claim that any contradiction's a danger. Stranger things you justify with lies like group identity. At odds with the special snowflake you pretend to be. The enemy isn't who they've got you raging against. It's not even your own personal gods you kill yourself to defend. It's your fractured ego, partly weak and still seeking structure, and solo to admit it's that which you suffer under. I see the fraudulent gods. I see the fraudulent gods. I see the fraudulent gods killing millions to thunderous applause. You know what I once said? When materialism is God, they don't even need dictators, you dig? But on the other side lies refusal to acknowledge that your fraudulent gods aren't the arbiters of knowledge. So you double down on even self-destructive themes. Anything but just admitting that you could ever be deceived. Be it with national rhetoric to have you cheering for war, or emotional manipulation like that fake trash Ellen and Moore. Whoring your mind to anyone that'll spin you a yarn. Only skeptical of those no longer on the animal farm. Tarnishing the names of those who dare to disagree. They must be dumb if they don't think like me. Gee, never heard that one before. Guess you win the debate. A dime for every fallacy I heard would net me an estate. Stake a claim on logic. Question what you think you know. Not a single thing that you believe should be beyond reproach. So live in the moment. Don't look to others for action. Anything you really want is up to you to make it happen. I see the fraudulent gods. I see the fraudulent gods. I see the fraudulent gods killing millions to thunderous applause. You know what I once said? When materialism is God, they don't even need dictators, you dig? In the news, I see they wanna kill Assange. War hawks plotting for a chance to bomb Iran. Drawn into conflict by the Zionist prophets. When I hear Mike Pompeo, I swear I wanna vomit. The topic of national security is so fucking Orwellian, making people see the enemies that they are selling them. The flimsiest evidence sold by Israeli intelligence, bulldozing homes for more illegal settlements, while the Saudis invade Yemen with American weapons and assassinate reporters that even dare to question the intention of those inventing the popular contentions, perpetually parroted by those stuck in the system. It isn't gonna change. while we stare at the dirt. Mindless self-indulgence and a lifetime of work. Skirt the issue if you must, but the enemy's us. Nobody else maintains, the chains gather and rust. Trusting in the very process that creates dissatisfaction, but backstabbing anyone else with the balls to take action against the faction reaching off our populace steady. An ending is ready, most don't give a fuck where we're heading. Treading dangerous waters, the sharks plotting on slaughter. Seeing sons and their fathers dying in warfare like fodder. History taught them every lesson, but they fucking forgot them. A nation in a daze, that's just part of the problem. From MK Ultra to Tuskegee to what they're doing today. Government makes morality less than legality state. Sanctioned killings just murdered by another name. Is there honor in slaughter? Is there glory in flames? Is a violent society just more of the same? Or is it the pinnacle of the sick and insane? There's no game, stop playing with the days of your life. The system tries to keep us underfoot and out of sight. Without a light that might unite the common folk. So problem solved by the mass media, got them yoked like cattle to carts. Smart enough to pull weight, but dumb enough to never ever question that very state. What makes people try to live a comfortable lie? Beholden to those controlling their whole fucking life, signing crooked deals and getting fleeced all the time. A culture contrived by those who strive to connive, grinding my gears between my enemies and my peers. Why boycott the bastards? I'll just crack another beer. Clearly our priorities are different. Some are dumb as a rock that have become accustomed to the cultural shock, asking questions only when it doesn't rock the boat. You ever wondered to yourself who it is that runs the fucking show? Lo and behold, it's something more thinking about. But I'm not your fucking dad, man. Figure it out. Peace. I've seen the sun rise burning crimson and callous. International Freemasonry is the cult of the phallus. A palace of lies is only fit for the liars. The infernal blazes where all consumed by the fire. Marketing, targeting for the material faith. People watch in public and you'll get a little taste. Most chase phantoms that promise peace and fulfillment. Confidence isn't bought, you gotta struggle to build it. And feel it, make the most of every single moment. Never hopeless, always open, pros proposed before roasting. Smoke is flowing, loading bowls for further choke explosion. Holding for a focus to notice who heard what was spoken. These rhymes are more than just words that I wrote. They're a way to break through the vapid spells others wove. Who knows where they're going when they give up the thought of autonomy? It's honestly preposterous to me and I'm shocked. Why would you trade the risk of freedom for the surety of enslavement? Age of despotism, watch weak motherfuckers embrace it. The baseless assertions of the self-claimed authorities. Distorted themes of war and grief played out the more abhorrently. Contortion screams and gory dreams seem to be the joy of kings, presidents, prime ministers, popes, and all the other bees. Predators, pedophiles, pedantic preachers of pablum. From Trump to Alex Jones it goes deeper than most fathom. Slick Brandon makes them appear to be apart from the system, when in simple fact they are just another part of the prison. Mental victims living in a sort of state of decay. An illusion that's worthless compared to the price that they pay. Playing games like children in a land run by scum. Always praying for a change without the will to see it done. Bums all over and homeless camps getting bigger until the cops storm in and bulldoze it all next winter. But this is America, the self-proclaimed land of prosperity. But the obvious contradictions just continue to stare at me. Everyone's locking what little land that they have, and most are making do with even less than that. Living with family is becoming the norm. People can't find any home that they can afford. More debt by the minute in a country that's finished. A land that's been fucked since the days of the British, which is all the more apparent when you look at the populace and see the bottom of the barrels looking ever so bottomless. Preposterous tolerance of the poison that's killing them. Millions killed for villains, making many tens of billions. Hasbro spy programs and the kosher conservatives. America first after Israel decides that we're worth the shit. Separation of church and state unless you're God's chosen. Just another example of how the logic is broken. Peace. Every day the vile tide rises higher. Societal deception blessing thieves and liars. Fire's getting hotter. Can you feel the burn? The left will kill this country before the populace learns. Yearning for the sickness, like a dog do its vomit. Cheer on Elon Musk's latest greatest CGI rocket. Many people just believe what they see, thinking movies or TV will ever have what they need. Feeding franken food to the children that they are leading into the same abusive cycles that they themselves are deep in. See, when you spend money on consumerism, you enrich the very people that profit off the system. They steal your identity with media mind control, then have you forever broken. Another shell without a soul, a perfect consumer searching for your meaning in things. Just fucked up enough for all the pills that they sling, lingering on everything that is juvenile or shallow. My man is barely man at all, but just a shadow that grows more alien by the minute. Can you feel me? With the lunacy that's public, just imagine what they're concealing, appealing to the lowest thought with marketing tactics. Manipulation is a science with fascist government backing, tracking systems hitting every single business you visit. Government profiling growing bigger by the minute. Control the position, getting funds from Zionist tycoons, going greenwald is a duplicitous PR media stooge. All these billionaires on behalf of a single nation and two twisted religions that will bankroll the devastation. Face it, naked hatred is the product of poison thoughts. A world deranged by those who claim to be the chosen of God. The hell that we live in is growing hotter than lava. Peace to the West Bank, Golan Heights, and in Gaza. I'm out. Born to bear a burden most will still neglect, and living in a land run on war and modern tech, threatening the world. with another occupation, annihilation of much of another civilian population. So don't ask me why I'm looking grim and such, mean mug on my face like I don't give a fuck for political correctness or the delusional thoughts that got so many reading propaganda like Vox. Stop wasting time, this is never a now. Not like if we failed, we'll ever be remembered anyhow. By any means necessary, we will resist. Fuck a police state, dude, I know the fucking risks. They can defame my name and assassinate my person, but smoke has never been the one to bow and worship vermin, playing the victim, twisting people's emotions against them, power grabbing once again at the heart of division. The irony of some extremists beholden to a foreign power, calling me dangerous is too rich to devour. I've been on this journey since the age of 16. That's a decade of struggle, information, war, and grief. Illegal to collect rain or to grow your own food. Can't even raise a family how you might like to. Everything that is good stands against the current system. Let's stand together so we can make a bigger difference. If we don't stop it, then this will never fucking end. Take the last couple decades and just look at the trends. Every form of mental disorder normalized and promoted. There are no trans people, just the mentally broken. There is no race, just those who want to believe it. So the perspective and doctrine are in agreement. The propaganda push is another step in the sequence. If you don't fight the Zog, then you just fucking feed it. There is no race, just those who want to believe it. So the perspective and doctrine are in agreement. The propaganda push is another step in the sequence. If you don't fight the Zog, then you just fucking feed it. Peace. Flick the lighter, getting higher, trying to escape, sitting, sipping on some coffee, cause I love the bitter taste. See, I chase the truth, no matter where it leads. I'd rather expose reality than continue to breathe. Not that they're too exclusive, I just know the fucking score. What's one dead rapper next to murder and war? Already see my content getting demoted and suppressed. See my fellow truth is demonetized and deleted no less than 1,000 different sources with 1,000 different views. Have been completely silenced as a favor to the news, willing to do anything to ensure they never lose the narrative. It's racist to criticize Zionist Jews. Eschewing truth is all that ADL can seem to do. And see away with Christian fanatical Zionists too. Friends of Zion multiplying apocalyptic nonsense. This religious extremism has got us living in bondage. The fact that public officials base policy off belief has got Abrahamic zealots tearing apart the Middle East. And now we see the chickens that are coming home to roost around the world at countless bases of American troops, claiming to need them for freedom, while back here at home we're censored in droves, constantly surveilled through our phones. I'm not alone in seeing this, but so few speak up. The pen is mightier than the sword, and it indeed cuts. We shut our mouths, and the machine will roll on until every single piece of free speech is gone. Before long, you can expect free thought to follow. They say it's dangerous, those words ring hollow. Divergent thought is not violence, but to silence it is. Never trust those that say we're doing it for the kids. Divergent thought is not violence, but to silence it is. Never trust those that say we're doing it for the kids. Peace. life going nowhere in another rut again. I just grit my teeth and wonder when will it end. Some pretend like it's all good, it's obvious it isn't. When I say a perfect world, what do you envision? What are you willing to do to make it happen? Changes never come without serious action, and most don't even want to change it to begin with. I'll grab another joint and smoke it down to the finish. The whole point of the latest censorship efforts, curbing anti-war voices before false flag endeavors that say criticism of Israel is anti-Semitic. Then a politician's grovel, it's so fucking pathetic. Overtaxed, propagandized, and told to be grateful. Excuse me if I have to laugh when they finally call me hateful. This country is fucked. It's the minds that we seek, for it's the information war that will set our people free. Speak up while you can, I guarantee it'll change. Or just sit back and watch everything stay the same. Way back in the day, people used to give a fuck. Seems like the system plans on having counterculture stuck for another couple decades of the same bait and switch. Bush, Obama, then Trump, it's all the same fucking shit. Meet the new boss, he's just the same as the old boss, still shilling and killing in the name of the cross. Extremist philosophies that try to stifle peace. Who signs government policy based upon religious belief? The rapture is not coming and you can't make it happen. Apocalyptic lunacy's got you living vapid. History is twisted by those who claim to fix it, until all that is left is a dogmatic vision. Since the days of burning bowls, reading tragedy and hope, I just couldn't help but wonder, when will it end, yo? Peace. Stress on my mind and a scowl on my face, forever enemy of the supposed chosen race. Face reality, race is but an idea. No black, no white, no chosen knights from Judea. We are all one, perpetually divided by the group identity we are always provided. My skin, my religion, my political system, my country, my class, my self-centered vision. Tension created by those crows who pick at us, crucified in the mind by your envy and malice. See, we struggle for truth or embrace a placid lie. Nobody is immune, the struggle's the same every time. 1,000 mental traps that can make you a drone. Do your best to never falter in the struggle, to know the struggle that grows is the struggle within you. But I'll bid you adieu until the struggle continues. Tension created by those crows who pick at us, crucified in the mind by your envy and malice. See, we struggle for the truth or we embrace a placid lie. Nobody is immune, the struggle's the same every time. 1,000 mental traps that can make you a drone. Do your best to never falter in the struggle, to know the struggle that grows is the struggle within you. But I'll bid you adieu until the struggle continues. Peace.